YouTube, what's the dealio? What up, what up? We got live, man. We got live popping. What's up, Best Be Killer? What's the word? What's the word? Hey man, we got a good live today, all right? This week has been, some would say it's been a little bit choppy, right? So we're gonna talk about it all. What's up, Q Tisha? If you just hopping in, say what up. Say what up. Let me know where you tuning in from. Let me know where you tuning in from. What's up, Marley? What's up, Shally? Look, we about to go in today, man, because tomorrow is a very, very, very important day. All right? What's up, Kay? Tomorrow is a very, very, very important day in the stock market, okay? Tomorrow has the ability to take us higher or take us lower, all right? Tomorrow is the day, all right? So we're gonna talk about that. What's up, Quentin? We got Georgia, GA in the building. All right, tomorrow is a very important day, okay? There's a reason why the markets have been choppy. There's a reason why the markets have been seeming like, it's been a lot of fake outs and stuff like that, all right? So we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna get into it. So let's just go. I don't wanna waste y'all time, right? So, if you don't know, right? If you don't know, or if you've never experienced one of these, this is FOMC, all right? FOMC is the Federal Open Market Committee, all right? So it was today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is when Jerome Powell speaks. Now, I've seen Jerome Powell speak, and I'm talking stocks shoot up. I'm talking $5, $10, $15, right? I've also seen him speak, and I've seen stocks drop by $15, $20, $30 in a matter of minutes. Like no BS. So I want you guys to understand the opportunity is grand right now. I've also seen him speak and not a lot has happened, right? Stocks haven't moved. So let me tell you what's going on. If you're just tuning in, if you're watching this, like this video for me, all right? Like this video. Now, basically what's going on is, so we got FOMC tomorrow. We just had CPI last week. All right, so after tomorrow, all the economic reports are behind us. Also, we have earnings. Earnings season is basically over. All right, so we're gonna have a couple weeks of kind of like a clear, slate to trade on, but because we got Trump in office, it ain't never clear because we got tariff dates looming, right, at the top of April. So it's like, what does all this mean for the market, right? I just want to give you guys an understanding of like what's really going on right now. All right, what's up, Black Rose? I just want to give you guys an understanding of like what's going on right now. All right, so after tomorrow, there's no economic reports that's going to be coming out for a minute, which is good. But we don't know what the decision is on these tariffs just yet. So we gotta keep that in mind. But no economic reports could crash or make the market skyrocket. All right. I don't want to be the one to try to predict what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. All right. But what I do know is we can look at these charts and we can try to see what's going on, right? And that's what we're gonna do. But I wanted to set that stage, and I want you guys to understand. Okay, let's say Monday and Tuesday, you didn't make the money you wanted to make yet. That's perfectly fine, because the opportunities that are coming right here, right now, tomorrow, over the next 18 hours, is gonna be pivotal, and it's gonna be key to what type of plays we got. All right. So let's go into the charts, and I want to show you guys something. So before we go into the charts, understand this. We was at like a demand level, right? Today in the market, we were at like a demand level. So stocks came up above, they broke through resistance, right? A lot of stocks. If you pay attention to the stock market, and let's say you got a watch list on your trading view of like 10, 15 stocks, I want you to go look at all the stocks over this past couple days. A lot of these stocks, the charts look the same. If you look on a daily time frame, a lot of the charts look the same. Why is that? Why do a lot of these charts look the same? Why was I able to see 3 bull flags and call out 3 bull flags on Sunday? Why do a lot of the charts look the same? It's because the market is at a very similar place, no matter if it's an index or if it's a lot of stocks. Okay? So General Mills, Nike, and Five Below earnings coming out this week. Yep, they are. Yep, Nike is on Thursday after the market. So is FedEx as well, and Micron, MU, I believe. So understand what's going on. A lot of the charts, a lot of the technicals look the same, right? So what I've seen is in the market, and this just comes from like, okay, studying and looking at what's going on, right? I'm always looking at the market from a perspective of like, all right, what are they doing? What's going on? I'm not looking at just a 5-minute, time frame. I'm looking at the daily and the weekly, and I'm paying attention to like the announcements, the news, what's going on. And I'm like, okay, I see what's going on. I'm paying attention to when do we get a pullback? When do we gap up? When do we gap down? I'm looking at all of those things because I'm trying to time it and see, do these market sell-offs coincide with economic news reports, certain earnings reports, right? All those small things. This is how you really start to understand the flow of the market, okay? This is how you start to understand the flow of the market. And so also like last month, right? They say that February is historically a red month in the stock market, right? The first half of February was bullish. Everything was going up, right? We did have DeepSeek at the end of January, and then things went up, right? Afterwards, it recovered. So they say February is a red month, then things go up, and then the second half of February, we've been selling off, right? So we've been selling off for the past 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, basically. We had 2 days, the last 2 days, not today, but on Monday and Friday, we had 2 days of green days in the market. Outside of that, it's been very, very few days that have been green. It's been all red, and that's why the fear and greed index is so low, right? If you look at where the fear and greed index was last Friday, it was at like 16 points. Now it's at like 22, 23, right? It went up a little bit because we had 2 green days, okay? So understand what's really going on in the market here, okay? Like you got to really pay attention to this stuff. Trading is not just, oh, I look at charts and I make money. No, that's not how trading works, right? Trading is, okay, I understand my technical analysis. I also understand what companies are doing. Where are they positioned at in the market? What sectors are these stocks also in? Because some sectors do better than other sectors at different times, right? But also, what time of year are we in? The first quarter is the slowest quarter. Things are going to, go up. They're going to go up. The stock market is designed to go up, right? So I want to make sure that we're setting the stage there. Tomorrow is a very important day. Very important day. Now, I said that we were in a demand zone, right? So here's what we got. I'm going to go to the charts, and we're going to look at S&P 500, you know, to get a broad overview of the actual market. All right. If you just tuning in, say what's up. Don't be shy, man. Drop it in the comments where you tuning in from if you just tuning in. All right. So what's up, bro? 216. So let's go to the charts. All right. So let's go to the SPY. What's up, Blasian? All right, let's go to the SPY. Now let's look what happened here. It's on a 15-minute. Let's go to the daily time frame. All right. So we got the daily time frame right here. I'm gonna turn off my volume. Vegas in the building. All right. So we got the SPY. What's up, Ishmael? It's good to see you, bro. It's good to see you. What's up? What's up, Ella? All right, cool. So here's the SPY, right? Oh, I know who you are, Noah. What's up, Films? Flacco Films. Dallas in the house. I rock with Dallas. All right, y'all. So check this out. This right here is where we sitting at, okay? So the S&P 500 came down, right? Came down here. On the daily time frame, we got this candle, this candle, and this candle. So so it came down and it broke this level of support, right? It broke the 567 level, which is a 200 EMA, right? It dropped below there. Then it came down, right? It came all the way down here. 555, 552, 549, okay? And we were just down there. We were selling off. This is almost a week straight of just selling off, right? And so this was a range right here. So we have 557. We also have 566, right? And then we touched 569. And a lot of people right here was a bull trap, okay? So I want to write this right here. Bull trap. Because a lot of people jumped the gun and they thought that we were just going to keep going up, right? So they bring the stock here, they get people into these calls, and then they bring it back down. Okay, so today we're just sitting right here. So you see how we're sitting right here in the middle of a level? So let me put this right here. So look, this is a divider right here, okay? We're sitting in the middle of a level inside of a range. The range is 557 to 566, okay? That's a $10 range right there, okay? And right now, what's up, King Corey? Sean, New York, okay. So we're sitting in the middle of a range right here, okay? So tomorrow and the rest of the week, we're either gonna go up or we're either gonna go down. All right? I want y'all to see that. I want you guys to understand what's going on right here. What are the odds that we're in the middle of this range right here? What are the odds that we're in the middle of this range right here, right? And we're just sitting right there. So tomorrow, depending on what Jerome Powell says, we're going to either go up or we're going to go down. All right. So look at where we were at. We were at 569. So we're either going to go to 570 or we're either going to go down to 550. All right. Based on these technicals right here. So this is a high point. So this is the range right here. But inside of this trading range right here, the highest point was 570, 569.58, and 549, okay? So, tomorrow, I believe it's at like 2 p.m., okay? I believe it's at like 2 p.m. Eastern time. All right. Let me double check. Can everybody hear me? Well, I want to make sure. Can you guys hear me better now? If you can hear me better now, let me know. Is this better? I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me better? Put it in the comments and let me know. Let me know. Inverse. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Right here, right now? I want to make sure. Audio is good? All right, cool. All right. All right, cool. So like I was saying, we're either going to go up or we're going to go down. All right? We're sitting at, okay. I think it's also the room, all right, because I got a lot of walls around me. I wish this living room was soundproof, but it's all good. But yeah, so basically, we're sitting at a very interesting level, and we are going to go up or going to go down. So the announcement with Jerome Powell, a big thing is interest rates, okay? Interest rates, right? So let me see what time the announcement is. Jerome Powell. Jerome, I want to make sure. Jerome Powell, I believe it's 2 p.m. His speech is at, 12:30. Oh, tomorrow it says 12:30 p.m. is when his speech is, okay? So when he starts speaking, I want you guys to give it about 30 minutes, okay? 15, 30 minutes. And you're going to be able to see what's going on. Now, there's something called quantitative tightening and quantitative easing. And basically what it is it's an instrument that, the government does to get people not to spend money and borrow money, and what they do to get people to borrow money. So when they ease things, it makes the economy looser and people start spending more money. And when they tighten it, people aren't spending as much money, right? So I like to keep things very simple, right? Y'all already know that by now. I like to keep things simple. I'm not trying to make this overly, complicated and stuff like that. The way I look at it is, if Jerome Powell says we're going to lower interest rates, we will get bullish action. All right? So, what's up, T Watts? If he says we're going to hold off on lowering interest rates, we're either going to be stale and at a standstill, or it'll be a little bit of selling pressure, right? Kay said, why does his speech matter so much to the stock? Okay, let me give you an example. Let's say Carvana, right? Carvana is they sell cars. They sell a lot of used cars. If Jerome Powell says, because this is the Feds we're talking about, right? This is the Fed, the Federal Open Market Committee. This is the Feds. If Jerome Powell says, so let me ask you a question. If you're selling cars, right? Let's say you sell cars and your business model depends on people borrowing money, okay? And right now, interest rates are 9% to buy a car. People are not buying a lot of cars if the interest rates are at 9%, right? But what if tomorrow Jerome Powell said, hey, we're going to drop interest rates down to 4%. So we're going to cut interest rates in half. What would that do for your business? That would mean that more people are going to start buying cars because the interest rates are dropping. Because now the money to borrow for a car is going to be cheaper. right? So that's why it matters. His speech is basically an indication of where the actual economy is going. Because you got to understand, the stock market is the economy, and the economy is the stock market, right? So if they say, oh, we're going to drop interest rates, people are going to want to spend more, right? There's going to be more money flowing in the ecosystem. If there's more money flowing in the ecosystem, what that means is more people are going to be borrowing money, more people are going to be using their credit cards to spend money, and so a lot of these companies are going to be making more revenue, and then a lot of institutional money is going to be buying into certain stocks, into certain sectors, right? Does that make sense? And it's not just Carvana, but it's a lot of other stocks. And it also depends on the sectors, right? What's up, Vernon? Ken said his speech allows market makers / market movers to take the market wherever they want. They can manipulate that. That's some bitch. Yeah. No, seriously. So that's what's going on right here. All right. So when you the housing market is a big one too. Yeah, the housing market, right? So like look at like D.R. Horton, they're in the stock market. You know, and also what companies or what industries could be affected by that? You know, Amazon, right? If they say they lowering interest rates, man, Amazon, that joint might blast off. We might see Amazon over the next month try to retrace it, you know, 220. A month and a half ago or a month ago, Amazon was at 242. Now it's at what, 191? It's a great time to buy Amazon. The company is a great company financially, right? So we're just looking to see what is he going to say basically about interest rates and where the economy is going. Okay? That's what we're looking at. Jerome Powell is the chair of Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, the Fed, Central Bank, United States. Yep, exactly. Makes sense. They're applying tariffs. I could see them lowering interest rates. Makes sense. Right. So they might try to say we're going to lower interest rates to offset, you know, what's going on with tariffs. We don't know, right? They do this. They do all kind of crazy stuff, right? They play all kind of games. It's all kind of manipulation. But what I want you guys to focus on is understanding that in a very simplistic term, if they lower interest rates, we could see bullish momentum. And they're projecting that interest rates were supposed to be lower the end of March going into April or by May anyway. Right? So if we see that interest rates, that they're saying that we're going to lower interest rates and the economy is going to start recovering, if they start using words like that, oh, we got action. Because institutional money is going to start buying into these companies, right? Buying into the shares, and that's going to drive the price of the stock up at a very rapid pace, right? And I'm talking about like tomorrow. This could happen in a matter of minutes, right? Because you got market movers, right? Market makers sitting at their computer desks, right? Waiting to see what Jerome Powell says. And they're waiting to click a button, buy or sell. That's what's going on, right? But then we still got tariffs, right, ahead of us as well. But if we get positive news about the economy tomorrow, man, you may be able to make 10K in a day. You may be able to make 3K in a day. You may have your biggest day tomorrow, or it may stand still. I'm not trying to sell you on, you know, gambling tomorrow, but I want to help you understand what goes on. So when the market opens, it may be choppy. You may get a couple little moves here and there, but it may be choppy. It may chop around for, you know, the morning. But then After that, what's going to happen? When he speaks, what's going to happen? Right? A lot of stuff you could get loan for anything nowadays. Yeah. Yeah. Everything now is being financed, right? So interest rates are running America because you got to understand most Americans are in a lot of debt, right? Credit cards, loans, all this stuff. Okay. So you got to understand like what's really driving the economy right now. That's why so many people is out here hurting right now because money is very expensive to borrow right now. So you got a lot of people that's been living off of borrowed money, and now their interest rate on their credit cards and their loans has gone up, so they can't borrow money because the money to borrow is so expensive, so they can't even live their life, so they a prisoner right now. So it's a lot of people that's waiting on interest rates to drop so that they could buy houses, right? So that they could do certain things. So interest rates are a big deal. I remember back when I was living in LA, right? I used to sell Hondas when I was living in Long Beach back in 2018, 2019, 2020, right? I used to sell Hondas, right? Long Beach Honda. If anybody live in Long Beach, I want you to go to Long Beach Honda and ask them about Isaiah. They know what it is, all right? I used to sell Hondas over there. Back then, to get a car, a brand new car, the interest rates was like 2%. At the highest, it was like 2.9% if you got 60 months, right? Right now, to get a brand new car, the interest rates is like 6.9%. So you got to think, people ain't buying cars like they used to because the interest rate, and I'm talking about an incentivized interest rate, is 2 times as high as what it was, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. But what happens if they say the interest rate right now, you got subprime interest rates and all that stuff, but let's just say in simplistic terms, right now, to get a brand new car is 6.9% interest rate. What if Jerome Powell says, okay, we're going to start lowering interest rates, and by the end of the year, we're going to try to cut interest rates in half? People are going to be saving so much money on these lower interest rates, they're going to want to do what? They're going to want to go buy more. So what is that going to do? That's going to drive the cost up of certain stocks. And so then we can start getting into these swings, right, of certain companies, and we can start eating big because we know these stocks are going to be running up. This is how we play the game. So you got technical analysis, you got fundamental analysis, but then you also want to understand the market and what's going on in the market. All right? If this is all making sense, let me know in the comments. I want you to talk to me. Let me know if this is making sense. All right? Quinn said them buy now, pay later companies will go crazy. Nah, for sure. Affirm, Sezzle, yep, Block, yep. Them definitely. When credit cards and interest rates are lower, people will spend more. Exactly. So look at Visa, right? Bank of America, all the banks, right? Credit card companies, they gonna go crazy. Okay. Norm Reeves Honda. Nah, I wasn't at Norm Reeves. I was at Long Beach Honda. 2 moves to watch for: the announcement at 2 o'clock and then after 2:30 when he starts answering questions. Exactly. So yeah, it's at 2:30, not 12:30. Yeah, exactly. So he gonna start talking. That's why I told you, I said give it about 30 minutes. All right. And then we gonna see what starts to happen. We gonna see what kind of price action starts to happen. All right. Yeah, a lot of people are living off of credit. Bro said, I suggest everyone to start investing in the steel. Okay. Buy the rumors, sell the news. Could imagine a pullback after or during his speech. Exciting times. It is exciting times. And like I say, I've been here before. Okay. I've been here before. I've been through what, like 5, 8 FOMCs now, where I truly started to understand what was going on. And so yeah, if you're watching this, be sure to like this video, okay? Let's get this video to 50 likes, all right? I'm trying to get y'all ready. We getting y'all ready for FOMC tomorrow. Now, here's another thing, okay? Here's another thing. I want you guys to trade smart tomorrow. All right? I want y'all to trade smart tomorrow. So let's talk about buying power. All right? Let's talk about buying power because this is a very important one right here. All right? Let's talk about your buying power. So, whatever your buying power is when you're trading tomorrow, okay? Whatever your buying power is, I want you to stay disciplined with your buying power. Now, what do I mean by this? When I first started trading, I would be out of my buying power within an hour of the market being open. Literally. I would be out of buying power within an hour of the market opening, and I would be down $200. So it's like, how did I use all my money? Right? How did I use all my money, but I'm down $200 on a day? It don't make sense, right? So what I started doing was, I was like, okay, I got to get better. So then I started setting a goal. If I use all my buying power, I want to make at least $100 in a day. And then as time went on, then I only ended up using, 40% of my buying power, and I was up $200, right? So I say that to say, do not use all of your buying power in the morning. All right? Do not use all of your buying power in the morning because you are going to be sick if FOMC pop off and then we see some big crazy moves and then you can't take advantage of it because you used up all your buying power. All right? Now, what I'm also going to say, there is a lot of volatility tomorrow. Once he starts speaking, one of three things is going to happen. Things going to shoot up, things going to shoot down, or things are going to just kind of stay the same, right? But there will be a lot of volatility. So if you are not able to stomach volatility, do not trade. Okay? If you are not able to stomach the volatility, do not trade FOMC. Save your money, save your stress, everything, okay? If you are not able to stomach volatility, if you don't know how to trade, do not trade FOMC, okay? Now I want to say another thing, all right? Will I ever do meetups where we could all trade live? Maybe, but I don't know, honestly. If you're not already, you got to join the Discord because right now we're trading live every day. It's not live in person, obviously, but that's the closest thing to it. All right, but yeah. But so if you're not able to stomach the volatility, then be sure to not trade. Okay. Now here's what I'll say also. We have something called I look at tomorrow like an earnings day, right? But the only difference is we get to take advantage of the big moves and the market is still open. All right? So what does that mean? What am I saying here? What I'm saying is be careful, be cautious. Do not have FOMO. All right? Listen to what I'm saying. I'm giving you guys some very important principles here. Do not have FOMO. Because if things blast off tomorrow, or if they sell off tomorrow, the next day, which is on Thursday, most likely we will get a continuation in the same direction. All right? So if you miss out on some big moves tomorrow, you can catch those same moves in the same direction on Thursday. All right? Just make sure you hear what I'm saying here. If you miss out on big moves, we will have big moves on Thursday because we will now know what direction the market is going in. All right. Yeah, you can lose just as much as you can gain. Exactly. So I want you guys to understand that. Like, be disciplined. I cannot stress it enough. Be disciplined, okay? Don't be over here just, thinking that, oh, okay, this is going to happen and I'm going to just get in. No. All right? Do not oversize a play. I'm talking to you, whoever you are. Everybody who has traded before at some point in time has oversized on a trade and they lost more than what they wanted to lose because they was only thinking about how much they wanted to make. All right? This is real game here, okay? We could go into the charts and all of that stuff, but you got to understand the principles of all of this stuff. All right? Do not put too much money into a play, right? No matter what you think the stock is going to do. And also, you need to know how much you're willing to lose. All right? Before you get into play, I want you to tell yourself, how much am I willing to lose based on how much money I am risking? If you don't think about how much money you're willing to lose, you already lost. Because let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to get into play. You're going to be down 10%. You're not really going to know what your exit strategy is. You're going to hold on to it. It's going to keep going lower. It's going to come up a little bit, make you think it's going up. Then it's going to keep coming down. And then you're going to keep thinking it's going to keep reversing. And it's not. And then you're going to be down 60%. And then you're going to be mad. And then you're going to be sick. All right? Now ask me how I know. I've been there before. I have been there before, okay? So this is how I know. You need to know how much you're willing to lose. Right? Learning how to execute your stop loss is a skill set. Because here, let me give you some game right here, all right? Let's say you're trading. Let's say you take your first trade. And let's say you're down 5%. And let's say you get out, right? You're like, this play ain't going how it's supposed to. Let's say you get out. All right, you're only down 5%. Let's say you leveraged $1,000. 5% of 1,000 is only $50, right? Okay. You get into another play, you risk the same amount, and you make 15%. You just made $100 profit that day. But let's say you risk $1,000. Now your play is down 20% because you ain't got no risk management and you don't know how to get out of a play. Now you down $200. You let it get down to $300. Now your account took a $300 hit. And now, in order to make your $300 back just to break even, you gotta make $500. It's harder to make $500 after you lost $300 than it is to make $100 after you only lost $50. I've been here before, y'all, right? I don't care how much you done lost. I don't care what L's you done took. I done took L's too. I literally showed on a video I dropped, I took a $17,000 L in a day, okay? I didn't bat an eye because I understood what I did wrong and I just had to eat it, okay? So you got to understand the game. All right, what's up, Mason? How you doing? Yeah, Zom, ExxonMobil. It did that to me too. But here's the thing. I honored my stop loss. I got out. All right? I could have stayed in all day. I could have tried to hold it over the weekend. I would have been down way more. I just got out. All right? Because I want you to understand this. L's come with the territory. L's come with the territory. Period. You cannot get away from taking an L. But what you can get away from is taking a big L. So if you take an L, let your L be 3%, 4%, 6%. Don't take no 35% L when you ain't got to. Don't take a 60% L when you ain't got to. All right? Learn how to admit you are wrong. All right? Learn how to admit you are wrong. Like, this is real. This is psychology right here. All right? Let me break this down for you, okay? Let me break this down for you. It is human psychology. Most people want to be right, okay? Now, let me ask you this. Why do people want to be right? Everybody wants to be right because their ego is in the driver's seat, all right? So if you want to be a successful trader, long-term, consistent, you gotta put your ego in the trunk and tie that fuck up, all right? You gotta put your ego in the trunk and you gotta be like, man, listen, you are not in the driver's seat. My logic is in the driver's seat, all right? So now when you're trading, now when you allow your logic to be in the driver's seat and not your ego and your emotions, you can look at a play and be like, I'm down, I am getting out. Because I was wrong about this play. Period. That's how it gotta be. Don't allow your ego to trade for you. Because when your ego trades for you, you are going to lose more money because you're trading based off of your ego and not what the charts are actually telling you. To be a successful trader, you gotta be egoless. Leave that shit back here. For real. This is real life, okay? I'm not just saying this. I've lived this stuff. Oh, it's gonna go back up. I got this. I got this. I'm only down 300. I got this. 20 minutes later, I'm down 800. I'm fuming. I'm pissed off. I'm like, man, nah, mad. Whole day done. I'm thinking about that all day. This is real life. Now my ego bruised. I'm like, damn. The stock market will humble you. So you got to understand when to cut your losses. And this is why learning how to read the charts is so important, because when you learn how to read the charts, you will know when you're wrong. Right? When something is not following your rules and it's going against your rules that you have set, it is wrong. You were wrong. It did not follow technicals. So get out. Stop staying in these trades and allowing them to sink your account more than it needs to. All right? This is real life. All right? That's why I'm big on stop loss. Knowing when to get out is just as important. And knowing when to take profits is important too, because if you don't take profits at the right time, you're going to lose. You're going to let a green play go red and you're going to be mad too. All right? You just got to shake it off. Yep. Ended the day in green today. Facts. I'm trying to drop these bars, man. Nobody dropping fire like this. Hey, that's my goal. My goal is to really give you guys just the real stuff. I'm not here to sell you a dream, right? I'm not here to give you this fabricated stuff. I'm not here to, gatekeep stuff. I want to be able to give you guys real, tangible, practical information that could change your life. My goal is for you to be able to come to my YouTube channel and be like, I watched 5 videos, 10 videos. I watched that dude every day, and I made $1,000 this week because of the stuff that he said. That's my goal. All right, so I'm trying to change your life here. All right. Traders make dollars and lose cents. I like that. I like that a lot, because that's facts right there. All right. If you're watching this, man, and you're getting value from it, do me a favor and like this video. Okay. Let's get the likes up. Let's get this video to 50 likes. All right. Let's bring the energy up. Let's get this video to 50 likes. All right. But these are all principles that you need to learn and you need to master. Okay. So learning how to, use your stop loss. You can set your stop loss to trigger automatically, or you can get out manually. That is on you. But at the end of the day, you need to learn to admit when you're wrong. Period. Put your ego in the back seat. Put your ego in the trunk. All right, tie it up. Put a muzzle on it. Don't let it control you. don't let your emotions control you either. All right? Do not let your emotions control you in trading. Don't overtrade and don't revenge trade. All right? Do not allow your emotions to trade for you. Because what happens? You lose a little bit of dollars. I'm going to get it back. Oh, nah, this going to happen. Nah, I know this going to happen. Tell me you ain't done this before. Nah, this going to happen. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm going to get this back right now. And then what happens? You get into play. Then you down 10%, 8%. And you like, nah, I'm going to get this. And you're literally not even paying attention or honoring the trend is the exact opposite way. But you want to get it back so bad. And now you down 28% and you mad. You like, man, nah, yo, I hate the stock market. But just 2 days ago, you loved the stock market. That's your emotions trading for you. That's how the game goes. That's how they get people. Because they know we are, as humans, are emotional creatures. So if we emotional creatures, Wall Street know how to play these games to manipulate our emotions. That's why you got to live above your emotions, yo. You got to live above your emotions. Like, real talk. Mark Douglas quote, don't eat like a bird and crap like an elephant. Yep. Yo, Mark Douglas is real. He's definitely he's real. Wedlow said that hood play you shared a couple days ago was a banger. Yep. So look, I went live on Sunday. I shared it with the Discord Sunday morning, so everybody knew. All right. I said Robinhood had a bull flag on Friday. It has to complete its second leg of the bull flag. All right. 2 weeks ago, it had the same exact pattern on a Friday. I made $1,000 with them 2 weeks ago on a Friday in a swing. Same exact pattern last Friday. I was in a swing already. What did I say in the Discord? I said Robinhood is on a bull flag on the hourly. All right, we got it gapped up. I mean, it gapped down already, so we got a gap to fill. If we open above this level and we hold above support, we going up here. I said this on Sunday, right? And then what happened on Monday? It did exactly what I said. So did Block, XYD, same thing. All right. So pattern recognition. Pattern recognition. It is extremely important. All right. I want you guys to understand that trading is simple, but we make it hard as humans. We are the ones who make it hard. It ain't the stock market. I want you to understand. The stock market is an inanimate object. The stock market ain't a thing. It ain't a person. It ain't got no emotions. It is an entity. And you and how you perceive the charts dictates what the stock market is and what it represents. That's why some people be like, oh, stock market ain't for me. Trading ain't for me. Why? Oh, that stuff is crazy, man. Them stocks be going everywhere. No, your emotions be going everywhere and you cannot handle it and control yourself. You see what I'm saying? So if you can allow yourself to control your mind, right, and live above your emotions, hear what I'm saying. You gotta transcend your emotions. You gotta live above your emotions. If you can live above your emotions, you can unlock the portal of so much money in trading on a consistent basis that you do not have to work for. Right? All because you are looking at things from a logical perspective with the charts. All right? Honor your time frames. Stop trading off of the 5-minute time frame. Stop. It's going to stress you out. I've been there before. All right? Use a 15-minute time frame. Be disciplined. Be patient. All right? Follow the price action. Understand how to read these candlesticks. Understand what these candlesticks mean. It's a language. Every candlestick is like a word, and each chart is making a sentence. All right? That's how this game goes. When you start seeing these patterns, it's giving you a sentence. Buy now, sell now, don't trade me. That's what these candlesticks are telling you. But you gotta be tapped in. You gotta be locked in. You gotta be focused, right? You got to treat this like a business. You got to put the real effort into this every single day, right? I spend a lot of time looking at charts, studying the market, where is it going, what's going on, which sector, right, is doing this, which sector sold off hard, tomorrow, what day, what could this stock be, right? What stocks are better for me to day trade? What stocks are better for swing trades? What stock do I not want to day trade? What setups do I really like? What setups am I having a very good, success ratio with? This is what stocks do I like the way they move, right? What stocks gapped up? What stocks gapped down? What stocks are close to a gap that has to be filled? What stocks are oversold? What stocks are overbought? What is this stock doing on a daily versus the hour time frame? How long ago was the stock at an all-time high? Right? How long has this stock been trading under the 200 EMA? All of this stuff. I'm thinking about all of this stuff all the time. It's like I think in candlesticks now. Candlesticks, EMAs, my Bollinger Bands, my levels, my support, my resistance. What's up, trees? Right? You got to be willing to put the work in so that you could speak the language fluently, because I did not know this language 2 years ago. All right? The stock market, trading, it did intimidate me. All right? But when I locked in, the game changed forever. Some of us spent 4 years in college tapping into women and getting to know them. It's now time to start tapping into those charts. That's facts. That's facts. That is absolute facts, right? If you could go chase some tail, you know what I'm saying? You could go chase a better future. Like real talk. And women, same concept, right? Don't let men waste your time, right? If they ain't got no emotion, if they ain't got nothing really going for them, man, study the charts, right? Get your money. Real life. Mason said, yeah, I'm really starting to like that VWAP recovery. Yeah, or rejection. Yep. Yeah, man. Like, all of these small things, they matter. I'm learning something small or new every single day. Every single day, right? And learning how to back test your trades. Look at your trades. Learn what's really going on. Learn why you got into this trade. Why didn't you get out? Right? One thing that I had to learn was, a while ago, I used to get out of my trades too early. And then when I started to uncover why, I was just operating out of fear. Right? So I started using runners. It helped me out. All right? Yep. Now that's facts, Best B. They definitely gonna come when the winds start coming. All right, so we gotta. It's about focusing, y'all, right? And if you already, got a partner or whatever, you're married, man, lock in. Tell your wife to, hey, man, take this journey with me, right? And if she don't want to take the journey with you right now, go in, and I promise you, once she see you making $200-300 in 10 minutes, she gonna start wanting to learn how, and then you can teach her. Real life. Real life. This is how it go, right? We got to learn how to lock in, all right? This is not hard, right? It's simple, but we make it hard on ourselves. And the reason why we make it hard on ourselves is because our ego and our emotions are in the driver's seat most of the time, right? The stock market shows you how well you're in control of yourself. And because most people have never done anything like trade, they're not able to, they've never controlled their emotions. And that's why their emotions be all over the place. when they trading. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't care how tough you think you are. I don't care how macho you or successful you think you are. Go trade for a week. That'll take so many people out, right? Because they don't know how to control their emotions. All right? So tomorrow is a big day, guys. All right? Tomorrow is a big day. Control your emotions. I want you guys to be patient, all right? Be patient. Be disciplined. Do not use up all of your buying power. Do not use up all of your buying power. Please don't. All right? Don't try to predict what a stock is going to do. Oh, things is down right now. Things going to go up at FOMC. I'm going to get in the car and wait it out. And then no. Because when FOMC go down and it's down and you done lost $1,000 in 3 minutes, you're going to be sick. All right? No. Do not try to predict what the stock market is going to do. The stock market is going to humble you every time you try to get cocky. Approach the game with respect. All right? It's just like anything. I respect the craft of trading. I'm not going to disrespect it by thinking I know everything. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to have my rules. I'm going to be disciplined. And I'm going to handle it like that. All right? Q Teacher said, facts, I never quit because I knew it would work out eventually. Bingo. As simple as that. Right? As simple as that. How long have you been trading, Q Teacher? How long have you been trading? Because I remember I was watching, it's like a clip that went viral, but it's an interview with Nipsey, right? He was getting interviewed on the Big Boy show. He was wearing that New York Jets green hat, right? With the little suede green shirt, olive green. And he was like, yo, I went through every emotion. I just never quit. That's the energy. That's the energy. I just never quit. So I like that you said that, QT, because same here. Right? I said it in my video other day. I say my journey at 13 when I started going door-to-door sales, newspaper subscriptions, military, investing in real estate, wholesaling, flipping, right? Eyewear company, direct-to-consumer consulting, had a pot, like everything is a journey. I just never quit. As long as you never quit, you're going to be good. I don't care what you go through. I don't care what L's you take. As long as you never quit, you're going to get to where you want to go. All right. Ironically, there's a lot of similarities with trading and martial arts. Oh, absolutely. I used to do jiu-jitsu. You absolutely right. You got to follow them fundamentals. No matter how big somebody look, man, somebody smaller that could take you down with jiu-jitsu just off of fundamentals. So you've been trading out during COVID. So you got some time in the game. Yep. That's what's up. So you never quit. So you seen when things was going crazy, when they dropped, you done seen some stuff. So it's like you never quit. And now look at you. Every day, 10%, 15%, 27%, 32%. I see what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, RIP Nip. Are you an Air Force vet as well? Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, I was security forces. I was a cop in the military, in the Air Force. All right. And then, I did 5 years out there. I was in Germany, so that was a good time. But yeah, shout out to all the Air Force vets out there, or all the military vets too. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, you can't lose if you follow your heart. That's a fact. You gotta know that this is in you. All right. This is in you. This is what you meant to be. This is your destiny. All right. You already said it. If you could make $1 in the market, you can make $1 million. Yep. I've seen the ball go through the hoop. That's all I needed. Yep. Yeah. So I always say it. I got a video about it. If you can make $1 in the stock market, you can make $1 million, because it's not about anything else. It's a system, and it's all about how much money you leverage. That's it. So if I make $1 today, I know I'm a millionaire in my mind, because all I need is more money. All right. Hey, we appreciate it, QT, for sure. Dang, that's crazy. You was security forces too. Oh, you was in Minot. I was in I was in Germany. I was at Ramstein. That's crazy. I'm sorry. You had that experience. When Smooth is leading, you can't lose. Hey, man. You know, I try to keep it humble, but you know, anybody that I try to come in contact with, I always try to turn them up. You know what I mean, and help their life out. And anybody that knows me, they know that is a fact. Don't nobody come around me and they don't get turned up. Now we're gonna take trades most likely. As long as I see a setup, I will take a trade. But I'm not gonna try to go too crazy in the morning time. All right, because things could be choppy. So I'm just gonna be patient, and I'm gonna wait for obvious setups. If I don't see an obvious setup, I'm not gonna take the trade. That's what I'm saying. Right? But yeah, like this video, y'all. Like this video. Get this video to 50 likes. All right. Your brother was there. Now he back in my knot. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, I couldn't. That's one reason I got out. I was like, I'm not even about to risk going to no PRP missile base. I refuse. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. All right. So yeah, y'all. So look, was this helpful? Was this helpful to you guys, to your mindset? Was it helpful to your spirit? Was it helpful to your soul? I wanna make sure that this was, this was valuable to you. So let me know in the comments. Type it in the comments. Was this helpful to you? Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. Because my goal every single day is to change one person's life, right? And like Tupac said, if I can't change your life, my goal is to, spark the brain of somebody who will. All right? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, y'all. For sure, Ron. Okay. Kevin. Yeah, the ego part hit me. Yeah, it's real. It's real life. That's why I don't want to try to flash money in people's faces, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it ain't about the money, it's about the execution, it's about the freedom, it's about learning the skill set. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is about. This ain't about, oh, I made this amount of money, ooh. No, it ain't about that, right? It's about, I learned a skill set, and now I can do this over and over again, and I was able to buy my freedom, and now, I can help other people do the same, and I can teach my family this. That's what this is about for me. You know what I'm saying? So the ego is very important. Absolutely, Steve. Well, low, okay. Bro, you got me fired up. How you broke it down, the mental aspect. You already know, bro. You know me for a while, Ishmael, so you already know. Sometimes you don't realize how much your ego is really getting in the way of you being great. Yeah. So that's what, we are our own enemy. We are our own op. You know what I'm saying? People are, oh, so-and-so hating on me. No, you hating on yourself. You don't even know because your ego in the way. All right, and when you're living inside of you, you can't see it. And when somebody else try to tell you, you get mad, right? So you gotta be able to really step outside of yourself. All right. I'm glad, Steve. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be able to change your life, bro, for real. Ministry before the money. I just hopped on, but about to rewind and watch it from the start. Yeah, Mike, I think you're gonna like this one. JT, ready for tomorrow? It's gonna be a big trading day. It is, y'all. So look, if you have not already, be sure to join the Discord, all right? It's only $85 a month. We're gonna help you make $85 a day, all right? So let me ask you a question. Would you give me $85 in a 30-day period if I could give you back $85 every single day? That's the question. It's obvious, right? So be sure to join the Discord, right? The link is in the description box. All right, it's in the description box of every video. Do not keep waiting. Don't keep putting this off. I'm not trying to sell you on nothing. I trade every day and make money. I want you to change your life. All right? I want you to change your life. I want you to be able to experience consistent profits with stock options. All right? Real talk. Trading bring out the feels you ain't know you had. Nah, real talk. But it makes you a better person. And that's what I love about it. All right? It makes you a better person. So be sure, join the Discord, watch all my videos, and let's just keep this thing going. Did you talk about the mentorship? Nah, we only talking about the mentorship inside the Discord. All right, that's all we talking about. Cause we wanna work with the people that's inside of the Discord first. All right, at least the first round. All right, so everybody in the Discord, you already know what it is. All right, anybody who's not in Discord, they don't know about it. They don't know what's really happening here. All right. So yeah, turn my boy into a DJ. Yeah. So all right, y'all, we hopping off. Joining Discord. I appreciate everybody. Thanks for tuning in. If you just hopping on, watch this, rewind it, and go get blessed. All right. Always remember, get out of your head, go get into the world, because your head is a dangerous place to live, for real. All right. And always remember, the more you study, the less you're going to worry. So get in them books. All right. I'm going to holla at y'all. Peace.